everyone. Welcome to week 34 of the Rewind Gaming 3v3 Weeklies. We currently have a prize pool of, he says waiting for it to update, $22, which you can contribute to with the links that are in chat. You can type exclamation point Matcherino for that link, and there'll be instructions on how to contribute there. I am joined by Mr. Dwarf Butt. If you'd like to say hello. Hey, there he is. There he is.
How's it going?
Yeah, I'm not too bad, thank you. Yourself?
I am doing very well, and even better now that we have this match right in front of us. Two brilliant teams coming up for us in this second round of the tournament. What do you think of it?
You know, it's been a while since I've watched a few games, I'll admit. So it'll be nice to see who we have, just to see what kind of talent we've got with us this week. Looking forward to seeing both teams playing. We have in this first game Endpoint Academy versus Binks' boys. We're ready for them to join, I think, and we can get this first round game underway as soon as everyone's ready.
Indeed, and as if on cue, they all join in. Shots, Psycho, Toto. Looks like they're all there joining already, even without the other team in. Come on, other team, need to get in quick. Time will start. May have to restart it because they joined the match.
I think we got away with it. Oh no, yeah, yep.
Yeah, and the game is starting without anyone in the actual match, so...
Bad times. Alright, we're just gonna remake the game and we'll be right back. Alright, welcome back. Thank you for that. Just bearing with us there. Looks like everyone is now in, and we're ready to start the first game.
Indeed, indeed. We've got everyone here. High-level match here. Looking out for those key players, Psycho, Shots. I know they're really good players, as well as Pulsar being a very high-caliber player. This is going to be a very interesting match, I think.
Yeah, I definitely, going from, what you've said already, it should be. It'll be interesting to see what kind of play style these teams come through with in this first game. Whether they play it a bit more tentatively and try and feel each other out, get a bit used to the play styles, or whether they'll just go all in right from the beginning.
Yeah, indeed, and as we see, a bit of ping-pong play start off. Now Toto picking up the ball. Hopefully getting a 50-50. No, but it's knocked away. Now back in. Knocked away by Tedder. Now knocked on again. But this is going to be easily saved and cleared away by Psycho. Now carrying it on, Bass, 2 players, looking again. He knocks it now off the backboard, but cleared away by Pulsar easily. Now on off the backboard, Psycho clearing it. Wow. A lot of pressure's being put on by Endpoint here. Do you think this will carry on, or will the pressure be switched to Binks Boys? Wait, what?
That was cheeky. So in the background we have Tedder going for the demo there on the only defender, but from the position that the defender was in, I don't think they would have actually been able to jump up for that anyway. So, although brilliant demo, goals secured either way. Nice early lead.
Indeed. Now Psycho being the clearer, but Tedder powering on in there to get it back in. Now Pulsar off the backboard. 2-0 up in 1 minute 10 seconds. Pulsar with the second goal.
Yeah, that was a little bit unlucky to get that. I think he definitely wanted to try and pinch that away, but it got in between him and the wall before he got to it, which that fell really badly. But it was well reacted upon for that second goal.
Now Toto off the ball, going to be passing that in off the backboard, going for a double touch, not quite.
Ooh.
Nearly folded up on. Now again off the backboard, shots, always getting a good touch there. But now knocked into the corner. And cleared away by Psycho again. Into the opposite corner, Pulsar clearing it away. Ping pong play still going on, feeling each other how they're playing. But now Tedder with a touchdown for Swear6. Now Pulsar keeping it in the orange side. Now with a passing play from Psycho to Toto. Now knocked down in front of goal, this could be dangerous, but cleared away by Pulsar. Now being picked up by Tedder. Pinched over to the other side and cleared away by Toto again. Knocked on. Ooh, that was almost a really good play there by Binks Boys. Now up. Hit away. Good 50-50 from Pulsar there. Can he get another? No. Shots. Not quite predicting that one. Tedder. Good attempts here. Keeping the pressure up. Now Pulsar.
Ooh, that was unfortunate. Yeah, he could have done with getting on that a little bit later, I think.
Indeed. Now knocked over to the side by Pulsar, having a shot. No, a pass to Swear6.
Nice.
And for Tedder to knock into the goal for their third goal. It's just looking like a complete whitewash in the first game.
Yeah, it's a beautiful little team play, all three of them getting involved on that. That little pass up was great, but the little drop right in front of the goal couldn't have been in a better position for them to finish off.
Certainly. Now, up Psycho being super quick to get to that one, but Pulsar clearing it away. Again, for Tedder to redirect into the goal. My goodness.
Yeah, that was a nice little pinch off the ground. Perfect redirect. Plenty of time. There was no one around to even try and make an effort to save that. Nice fourth goal. Looking like a pretty comfortable lead at this point. They don't seem to be struggling with this at all. So it'll be interesting to see if this keeps up in the next game.
No. We see Binks Boys going for a similar sort of play, but not quite with the same execution that Endpoint Academy had. Psycho, I'm not sure what he's doing, taking it round to their goal. Now Tedder with a good 50-50, but picked up by Psycho. And pressured again by Swear6.
Ooh, both of them went for that there and seemed to have messed each other up a little bit.
Oh, well picked up by Pulsar for that goal.
Yeah, that was a nice read by Tedder. And Pulse just getting a little dunk.
Well played goal there. Now 5-0. It's looking doubtful that Binks Boys are going to come back from this one. They're looking into the next game with hope that they may be able to go on into the third round or the quarterfinals, but Pulsar cementing their lead and is definitely not looking likely for them to come back.
It'll be interesting to see if they change up the way that they've played this game and the next game. Whether they'll take a more defensive standpoint and try and just capitalize on any mistakes made, or whether they'll try just putting even more pressure on early.
Now, in no man's land, shots knocking it on, but Tede picking up on what looked to be like a pass, but now cleared away. Not by Toto. Bit of a missed touch by Tede there that could prove fatal. But now knocked down again into the corner. Bit of a
That was a nice challenge.
There. Now shots, can he gain the ball there? No, but it's cleared away, not back in. A lot of pressure now from Binks boys. This is what we like to see from them now, just to try and push, even though it isn't looking likely, to clinch for that little bit of hope that they may have.
Yeah, it seems like they're starting to get into the zone a bit. There we go. Perfect little redirect. Let's have another look at that. Nice little tap. It came off Pulsar and off of the wall. And Shots was able to get in on that before Pulsar was able to reposition himself to clear that. Maybe getting the one goal out of the way now will give them a little bit of confidence, you know. I think maybe they're starting to get into the swing of things a little bit by the looks of it. Well, they're definitely playing a bit better than the start of the first game. So hopefully maybe things will pick up for them next round. But last 10 seconds, I don't think anything else is going to happen here. I think Endpoint might just let it, just play out the time. Let it touch down. They went for it.
Oh.
Ooh, nearly a last-second goal for Binks' boys, but not quite. Easy 6-1 for Endpoint there in this first game.
Yeah, I mean, throughout the whole game, we saw Endpoint totally dominate Binks boys, but I just feel a little bit of Binks boys' confidence come out as they got used to their opponents, and now they're really going to put as much pressure on. And with them being warmed up now, they're going to look a lot more confident and hopefully bring it into the last game, the best of three, the third match.
Yeah, they definitely look like towards the last sort of minute and a half to getting a bit more into the swing of things. I think they're starting to suss out Endpoint's play style. So it'll be interesting to see if they do anything differently this time.
Yeah, kick off now. They're probably recuperating themselves, trying to cool themselves down and fire themselves off into this second match. Now, if we have Sway 6.
That pinch off the kickoff, that's dangerous. But well cleared, well dealt with.
Now, also with the clear. Not too strong, but could pick up on it. Going for a slight double touch, but not being able to. Pulsar sticking with it. Tede not being able to reach it. Cleared away by Binks boys. Now with an open goal, Shots. Oh, good touch there by Tede to just knock Shots off the ball there. Now go with the centre. Shot from the shot.
That was interesting. So that was a good little pinch, but it looked like Pulsar changed his mind on whether he wanted to go for that or not. I think there was someone behind Shots, wasn't there? I think he thought they were going to take the shot and try to position himself for that. And I think that's what threw him off there.
Now we see Psycho going for another pressurized attack. Now Toto putting it back in. Cleared away. Toto with a small touchdown, but being picked up by Binks boys. Seeing a lot more sloppy plays coming out from Endpoint here. This could be a sign of, oh yeah, we've got lots of confidence in ourselves. We don't have to play as well because we know that we can beat these guys, but no, they're losing at the moment. Or blocked by Psycho to clear that one away, but this looks dangerous. 26.
Well cleared.
Almost getting that double touch. Pulsar being able to get that either. Good pressure here from Endpoint. Pulsar with the centre, but no one's there. Tede now up. Double commit from Binks' boys. Oh, Pulsar again. powerful enough, I don't think. Toto picking it up. Cleared away by Tedder. Things all over the place, but a powerful shot in by Shots. Cleared away by Pulsar again. Out for a counter attack.
Ooh.
Almost in.
Yeah, I was going to say that had potential, but lucky little tap off the top of the crossbar and pushed back up to Endpoint's goal. Be interesting to see if they can make an effort from this, because this is a really well dropped ball there. Tether off the wall though.
Oh no, a bit of miscommunication there from Binks' boys knocking into each other. Off the crossbar and well read by Pulsar to make it 1-1. This is going to be an interesting game as they're both used to each other and being really skilled in reading. You're going to see a lot of goals, I think.
Yeah, definitely, especially like that as well. It definitely seems to me like, although Binks' boys seem to be picking up on their sort of ground play, Endpoint are still far more dominant in the air.
Oh no, there could have been 2 chances there for Endpoint to put themselves in the lead, but not quite executed well. Now in Toto, cleared away by Pulsar. Good pressure from Psycho. Knocked on by Sway6. This could be dangerous.
Ooh!
It's in the top right hand corner of the goal.
Well cleared by Psycho.
Tedder with another centre. Endless centres from Endpoint coming out. Sway6 not quite being able to get that pass for Psycho. Oh, well, not very strong clears from Binks' boys. I think that's what Endpoint are capitalising on. Ooh, the double touch.
Unlucky.
Not quite there.
Yeah, he wasn't far away, but he definitely knew what he was going for there. He's knocked it back, but there's no one there. That could have been dangerous. That could have been really dangerous. Caught a little bit out of position by the looks of it. Pulsar go up for it, just too low.
Now Psycho into the corner. Knocked on. Really good touch there from Toto. But now it didn't happen. Sway6 with the big centre. Now cleared away again. Shot.
Off the
Not
crossbar again.
Oh, Shots is going to look to clear this way. Not quite. Sway6 whiffing that one. Now on Shots. Just flicks to the side. Now Psycho going for a little bit of an air dribble / double touch.
Ah, both of them. Yeah. I think they both psyched each other out of that one a little bit.
Indeed. Now Toto on for a centre. For battle, but cleared by Tedder well.
Nice read.
Good tongue by Tedder there to just predict where Psycho was going to hit that. Now in by Pulsar. Well cleared away again by Binks' boys. No man's land shots. Down for Toto, sorry.
That dropped dangerously.
Almost.
Oh, the
in.
demo. The demo on the only defender.
Pulsar.
Pulsar securing that second goal.
8 seconds left. Pulsar, you can't be doing those things. Toto was going to be able to get back and knock that to the side, but the demo denied him of that. Pulsar well played with that demo to score the second goal. This could be a 2-game series.
But anything can happen if that's one thing I do love about Rocket League. It's the 8 seconds is still enough to get that last second goal. But I'm surprised that Endpoint haven't just slammed it down at this point. They want to go for that third. Huh? They want to go for that third. Oh! That was on the line. They got denied that goal. No. Ah, well played, both teams. Endpoint taking that 2-1.
Well played indeed. Endpoint looked a little bit worried at the start of this match. Binks' boys going up 1-0, but they were able to come back and cement their next place in the quarterfinals of this Rewind Gaming tournament.
Before we go to a quick break while we wait for the next teams, I'd just like to say the Matcherino prize pool has now gone up to $26. Again, you can contribute $1 completely free by dropping !Matcherino in chat, clicking the link, and following the instructions on screen.
Right.
welcome back. This game we have Rip versus Synaptic. Dwarf, can you tell us anything about some of the players that we have in this next game?
I mean, there's the obvious thing of Shakuron being in here. Super good player, considered to be a quite good pro, although he's dropped off the radars a little bit, but still up there with his skill level. Razor's also a very good player, as paired with Fruity and Meaty. I know they're a really good team and play really well. And I think Kilik is top 100, so he's one to watch out for.
All right, so we've got some high tier players that definitely know what they're doing. I think we're ready to start this game when everyone else is. It'd be interesting to see how they get on. So, what are your thoughts? Which team do you think is looking the strongest overall?
I'm gonna have to say Rip for this one. Although I have spoken to Razor quite a few times before, and I played with him in multiple games, it doesn't seem like as a strong team as Rip are, but they're both in now. Let's get ready to rumble. Oh, wait for this really long counter. Oh. We have kickoff, starting off. Strong kickoff from Fruity. Now, Kilik knocking it down. Passing back off the backboard, Etrex. Knocking it down into the corner again. Meaty going to be clearing this one. Taking it over Shakuron. Now into the centre, but Etrex is going to clear that one away. A good pressure from Fruity to knock that one back into the mixer. With the boom, but Shakuron knocking it out to the side. Razor for a centre. Meaty now knocking it down for Razor again. Etrex would clear up the wall, but picked up on by Meaty. Now Fruity dropping it on in. But Kilik just knocking it down. Etrex following that one up. Now going to be knocked out, and Razor reads it really well. Kilik getting a good 50-50, but now Fruity quick to be into that challenge. Getting a weird knock and making a block there. Meaty now taking his time. Not quite predicting what he's going to do, and that was dropping on in, but Etrex with the clear. Razor now into the corner. Fruity with the blow up. Out knocked over by Kilik. Shakuron's going to take this one into the corner. Now cleared away by Razor again. It's looking like a close match so far, but Razor, well saved there. Now in again. Good pressure from Synaptic here. Razor now onto the wall. Didn't quite follow that one up. Now, ping pong play here. Meaty now in. Etrex with the clear, and now followed up on by Meaty again. Razor with a shot. Now cleared away by Shakuron. Now knocked to the side. Fruity blowing up by Shakuron, but that doesn't matter. Now Razor is going to be picking this one up. Now, for a centre, Meaty turning around quickly. Good pressure from Fruity to get that one off the backboard. But cleared away with ease by Shakuron. Oh, this looks dangerous! Shakuron with the first goal of the series.
Yeah, that was quite unfortunate. It looked like, who have we got? Yeah, both Meaty and Razor bumped into each other on the wall there, and that seemed to lose the momentum that Meaty was going to use to dive off the wall to clear that. Really unfortunate, but a solid first goal for Rip.
Most definitely. Now, good decision there by Shakuron to go forward. Bumping Razor out of the way, but Fruity with the clear. Now knocked back in by Kilik. Good pressure there from him. Now cleared away, but not back in again. All of this pressure needs to be released at some point. It is by Razor. Now with the back pass. Fruity with the shot. It's going to go crossbar anyway, but Shakuron clears it. Again, Shakuron clearing it. He's definitely a defender so far. Now, Fruity knocking it past Kilik. And dunking Etrex, but off the crossbar, not quite able to make that one. With the pass, but knocking it onto the backboard, not quite able to make that attempt at goal. Oh no! Meaty. Not quite able to get that one past Etrex. Cleared away by Razor. Good defense there from Synaptic, but they're going to need to do something to get it out of their side and into the blue goal. What do you think that thing is, Percy?
I don't know. It seems like whatever they're doing, they're both playing a similar kind of game. It seems to be that both teams playing a really strong pass. Yeah, well, exactly. They're both playing a really strong pass game, and it seems to be a case of who makes the first mistake. As soon as there's a mistake like that, it just gives me that open goal. Brilliant pass by Synaptic. Great equalizer. Just enough time for this to still be a bit of a scary game should another goal go in. Be very interesting to see if anyone can capitalize. Not quite. Demo though. That's an open goal.
Kalik. Oh no! Fruity! What a touch there to the side to make that one 2-1. Who'd have thought Rip being ahead for so much of the game, Fruity being upside down, hitting that one up.
Yeah, that delayed second jump caught him so off guard. Nice second goal. And as I say, still just under a minute left to play, so there's enough time for another goal or two, you know. This could still go either way at this point.
Now, Razor with a clear. Now, Kalik going to be picking this one up. Now knocking it out far. But Razor picking that up on that one quite easily. Now, Fridge with the interception. Now, with the back.
Wow.
No, not quite. That was going in, but well defended there. Now, looking dangerous. Meaty clearing that one away. Fruity not being able to latch onto that one. Kalik with the pass down to Chakron. Almost back into Kalik. Now, Etrex, the defender, clearing it away. Fruity still overcommitted up. Now, they're just going to waste time now, I think. Fruity dunking. Chakron to clear, 1 second left, and Synaptic taking the first game of this series. What a game.
Yeah, that was an unexpected comeback, I think. As soon as they got that first goal back, it seemed like they perked up a little bit. We seem to be playing a bit quicker with a bit more confidence. Be interesting to see if the underdogs in this game can actually take it overall.
Indeed. I really thought Rip would step up and be able to take this game with confidence, but in fact, they lacked the confidence that they needed. They didn't make the chances that they needed to, and that cost them going into the second match. They're going to have to win this one and commit a reverse sweep to win this series against Synaptic.
Yeah, you have to wonder if perhaps they're playing a bit too lax, perhaps. Whether they think at this point they don't need to go all out, whether they've underestimated the other team. So it'll be interesting to see what they do differently this game, if they keep up the same or whether they can put a bit more pressure on.
Oh, Etrex, what are you doing there? Cleared away by Meaty, and then Etrex, noticing everyone has committed up, just shoots into the open net, making it 1-0. This is going to be hard for Synaptic to get past Rip, as they have a very strong defense there, but they've done it before, they can do it again.
Yeah, that was quite unfortunate for Synaptic. Everyone just sort of overcommitted. Etrex found that, spotted that weakness and executed that shot beautifully.
Now pressure from Kalik, knocked away by Razor. Although Kalik getting that dunk there, Razor passing it on past. Almost the demo on Chakron, and there it is, Fruity with the demo. Now the pass from Etrex to Kalik. Quite now picked up on by Fruity into the mixer. Now cleared away. Now Meaty going to be going for a pass, but whiffs the ball on the wall. Going for another hit. Fruity, but it's blocked. Killy going to be nicking that one away. Razor not being able to reach that one. Now Etrix with a pinch against the corner. Now Meaty with a good clear, good lofty clear, but now knocked back in by Shakaran. Knocked down by Fruity. Meaty overextended there, not quite having the communication there. Now Fruity with the knock on. Razor not quite being able to get up on that one and redirect it. Killy not quite being able to make that one past Meaty. That could have gone a whole lot differently if he just rotated his car a little bit.
Yeah, I think they definitely sort of both psyched each other out there, but it was well defended. He read where he was going to put that shot perfectly.
Good stop there by Meaty. In for Razor.
Uh-huh.
What a shot there by Razor. The bullet of dreams there from Razor. Killy just not being able to get up for that one quick enough.
That was a nice little pinch into the corner. Very well read and well judged. I don't think that the defense was expecting that shot, to be honest.
No, but now a whiff from Rip. Now Razor picking up on this one, going for a centre, made away by Electrix, but blocked by Razor. Now going to be looking dangerous. Meaty down.
Ooh,
But Shakaran gets the clear.
that was close. That was well played.
Shakaran almost. He's really close attempts at goal, not quite being able to get there, but there are definitely chances for more goals in this series, and I think that could definitely be a feature if there are some lacks in defence. Now Etrix for the centre, but cleared away by Meaty. Meaty with a weird touch there off the wall, but boomed by Shakaran. Razor picking up on it, but not quite quick enough to get there. Just quick enough to get that one. Now,
That was a nice shot from Khalik.
noticing there that every player was completely out of position and just slotted that one down into the bottom half of the goal. They're not going to do anything about that with their positioning there.
Yeah, they seem to be very good at watching and capitalizing on Synaptic's, well, I say lack of positioning or just mispositioning at the time, which is a great trait to have for any team.
Indeed it is. Now Fruity going to be touching this one down. Tried to get another touch on it, but was unable. Now just powering that one straight at Shakaran. And maybe not the greatest decision to make, but now Killy passing this one to Etrix, who was he blocked in that, or don't think he just got that, but now cleared away Shakaran, knocked on by Shakaran. Blocked by Killy. Now Shakaran to the centre, looking dangerous. Killy not quite being able to latch onto that one. Now all of this pressure coming from Rip, and none of their attempts are turning into goals. What do you think they need to do to improve that, Percy?
Honestly, I think the way that they're going at the moment seems to just be pressure, pressure, pressure. And you know, we saw from the last game that it worked out for them in the end. But I think Rip are definitely reading them more. That demo could prove useful, not quite. But I think definitely just more pressure being put on Rip will do the trick, or at least open up a bit more opportunity for Synaptic.
Killick with the shot, passed back by Shakaran, but it's too powerful. Now Fruity with the
Wow.
placement. 5 seconds to go. Fruity says, no, this game is not over. We're going to extend it into overtime. If not, take this game within the 5 seconds that they have.
Yeah, I didn't see that one coming. I think Etrex might have been just slightly unprepared for that one. I think if he was a little bit closer, though, he would have been in a much better position to get up for that.
Now this was going to be touchdown for overtime. This is a close series. No one would have thought that this would be as close as it is, but it is now Kinnick. Wow.
And there it is.
5 seconds in. As I say that, Kinnick just taking advantage of the double commit there, and I don't know where the other Synaptic player was, but it doesn't matter. Kinnick with the goal.
Yeah, that was one on the wall just behind the other two. That was a nice little redirect against the wall, and then instantly jumping up for the rebound. That was very, very well read, and a great equalizing game. So we shall move on to game 3. How do you think both teams are going to go into this now? Do you think maybe they'll try and play it a bit more cautiously or go more all in?
From what I've seen, I think Synaptic are going to take more of a defensive route into this game, as they have proved that they are very strong in defense and can make clutch saves whenever. But I think RIP are going to take a very attacking sort of play style into this match, just to score as many goals as they can so that Synaptic can't come back whatsoever. Now cleared away by Razor, knocked to the side by Meaty. Like I said already, RIP are going for the attacking plays and Synaptic are staying in defence. Now, knocked on by Kinnick again, good touch there. Now, weird bounce off the corner, down for Etrex to score that one. Wow, already.
Yeah, it seemed like neither player there were ready for the ball to come off the ceiling at that angle. I think they were both expecting it to come off of the wall as opposed to the top corner that brought it so directly down. But it was a good read by Etrex on that one.
Another one nearly slotted in by Etrex, but cleared it away by Synaptic. Now, even more pressure coming from RIP. They are hungry for those goals. A little bit of a fake there. Kinnick not quite able to get that one. Shakron knocking it past Fruity. Now off the wall, knocking it down, but touched to the side. Now raised to not quite getting that 50-50, but Fruity picking up on it. And Edric's back in for a brilliant centre, but nothing's made of it. Now Fruity not quite getting the backboard pass. Now taking it slowly. Ripper making their passing plays. And now it looks like Synaptic are taking more of an attacking based gameplay, as they noticed that they're down and they need to get some goals to stay in this series and this tournament as a whole.
Nearly did it for him. As I say, I think
Razor.
It seems they've definitely gone for the putting more pressure on Root as opposed to sitting back. Whether they'll be looking to try and get, maybe score the equalizer, maybe get one more in and then start to sit back and play a bit more cautiously, or whether they'll just commit, go all out and say, we just need to put all the pressure on we can and just hope for the best.
Indeed. Now cleared away by Killy, knocked back in by Meaty, going for another pass, gets blown up by Etrex. Chakron going to be picking this one up and chucking it out for Meaty to collect. Now Chakron with the pressure, cleared and released by Razor. For a slightly slower. Wait, what? That touch was insane. Now knocked on, but now cleared away by Chakron again. Meaty with the backboard pass, unable to get onto it. Now Fruity knocking it past, but Chakron, the clearer is what they call him, seems to be clearing all of the balls so far, taking a defensive place in the team. Now, Chakron was going for another clear, but it's not passed by Fruity. Now, into the opposite corner.
That's blasted into the box. Nice. That was well played.
Indeed it was.
Razor absolutely cannoned that into the box. Meaty was in the perfect place for that. I do believe that came off of the defender actually when Razor hit that, which would explain where that pace came from. The fact that Meaty was even prepared for that so suddenly, really good read. Well played. Nice equalizer. 2 minutes left. Still so much time for anything to happen. We've seen both teams being able to score some pretty nice and pretty quick goals. So I don't think I would be able to call where I think this game's going to go just yet. What are you thinking?
From what I've seen in this game so far, a lot more pressure has come from Rip, and although that's just released it and Razor almost getting that, I think Rip are just about going to clutch it with their small touches to each other, as it makes it harder for Synaptic to read, and I think that's just what's going to clinch it for them.
You think just their pass play will be proving to be a bit more dominant, like that?
As you're saying that, Chacaron, well past there, knowing that Etrex will be behind them to pick it up, and I don't know how he got that much power on the ball to knock it into the top left-hand corner, but he did so, and now it's 2-1. 1 minute 14 seconds left.
Oh, it was a nice little angle. Nice little angle for Etrex to get on that backflip.
Now, being picked up by Razor, knocked him to the side. Now Etrex with the clear. Now Kilik going for a small touch, but cleared away well by Meaty, getting another touch on it. Chacaron now knocking it down again. Was going for a predict, but not predicted well. The passing play from Razor to Fruity, that was insane.
Yeah, it was dropped nicely. They just weren't ready for that, I don't think. I think they weren't expecting the pace. I don't think it looked like, from their perspective, that Fruity would have had that angle.
Yeah, but the 1-2-1 definitely worked there. Now 2-2 again. This is looking like a repeat from last match, although Kilik taking advantage of the open goal. Didn't have to place it well, but he just had to place it, and he did so, making it 3-2 already.
Yeah, it was lovely. He won the 50-50, landed perfectly on the wall to be able to jump and follow that ball. Nice little dunk. 30 seconds left. Still enough time for a quick goal. If Synaptic can get something to happen and get something to work for them, they could really use it right now. Ooh, that was well defended. I thought that was going in, to be honest.
Now Kilik putting pressure on, but it's cleared away. Great touch from Etrex to put that into the corner. No, not quite getting it past Meaty. Good defending there. Although the power shot, cleared away by Razor. 1 second left. Looking like Rip are going to take this series, going into the semi-finals. What a match indeed.
Yeah, that was very close. I think that was a lot closer than I think both you and I were expecting that game to be.
Indeed it was, and I think it's a lot more close than I think everyone was thinking. I think it was a match to watch and one to go down in history of Rewind Gaming. As well played by both teams, but Rip just about getting 3 goals and Synaptic with 2.
It'd be interesting to see how Rip, if Rip step things up a bit more going into the later round, to see if they've still got more in the reserves, whether they're not quite yet playing full effort, whether they can pull off anything. Maybe they've got a couple of fancy tricks up their sleeve that they're just saving for a little bit later on. All right, so I think we are ready to take a quick break, but before we do, I'm just going to take a quick second again to remind you that the prize pool is sponsored and provided by you guys through Matcherino. You can contribute $1 towards the prize pool absolutely free by just typing !Matcherino in chat, clicking the link that appears, and following the instructions on screen. Again, we're just going to take a short break, so we'll be back in a few minutes with the next game. And welcome back. This game, we have the return of Endpoint Academy versus BZK Esport. So, Dwarf, what do we know about these two teams? Or more specifically, what do we know about BZK, seeing as we haven't yet been introduced to them this week?
I haven't actually seen any of these players play in rerun gaming tournaments before. And I just had information that they were semi-finalists in a recent rerun gaming tournament. So these are real contenders to go forward.
So they can handle themselves. They can handle themselves.
They most certainly can. And of course, we've seen what Endpoint can do in previous matches. They aren't sloppy whatsoever. They like to clean passing plays and power shoot it into the goal. So this is going to look like an interesting one, and I think we're just about ready for them to join.
Yeah, it'd be definitely interesting to see if Endpoint have got anything else to offer, whether we've already seen everything or whether they can still step it up a notch. So here we go, jumping into the start of game number 1. Solid kickoff there. That's dropping dangerously, nicely cleared by Unknown. Elwood went for the pinch off the wall, didn't quite get it. That was dropped back in. He goes for the aerial, goes for the delayed little jump underneath. Nice finish. Very well played.
And Trousers there with small hit there, and then landing, then knocking it over really quickly. Really good play there from Trousers to knock that one past Endpoint Academy. Early goal there. It's looking to be a very interesting series already.
Well, yeah, definitely wasn't expecting to see a goal quite that quickly, honestly. I was thinking there would probably be at least a minute or two of just a bit of back and forth. Second goal by Unno. Beautiful little pass in the air. Unno knocks it up in Trows, and he just follows it up and beats into it before he can clear it. Very nice play.
Yeah, Ted, they're just knocking it and throwing it away so that BZK can make their own play. And what a play it was! That small touch there was beautiful. That's the stuff of dreams, right there from Inchauses. Now scrambling away.
I was going to say, everyone seemed to be struggling to get that cleared to an open goal. 3-0 already. Wow.
3-0 in what?
45 seconds.
Yeah. That is not looking good for Endpoint Academy. They seem to be swarmed by BZK in this game. I mean, Elwood with the 10 points, he's just carrying the team right now. But Endpoint, they're just not being as clinical as we've seen them before. But this isn't the end of the game, definitely.
Well, it's only the start, you know. I think whether Endpoint will take this game, sort of change things up for the next game, or perhaps the nerves are starting to get to them a bit. Nice little push by Pulsar, though. He hasn't got the boost to follow it up. Elwood nicely cleared it. Unno gets a nice little tap. Doesn't manage to get the flick. Nice little pinch off into the corner, but Elwood's there. Can he get the second touch? No. Little redirect down onto the corner, hits the backboard and cleared off by Pulsar. Chips it over one player. Unno backs off. Oh, nice little fake, but Unno was there to clean up. Nice little redirect by Elwood. Nicely cleared by Pulsar. That was a very nice play. Open goal, though. This could be dangerous. Tada just gets to it. Clashed in midair. Pulsar knocks it away. Pulsar goes for the centre, but there's nobody there. Nicely knocked up there, though, by Swosix. That flick. Ooh. Wow. Okay. All right. So off the wall by Elwood. Unno just gets it off his bonnet. And Elwood jumps, gets the demo, and clips it all in one moment. That was a nice goal. That's the sort of goal that it's tilting. That's got to be tilting.
I'm speechless. That is a really well worked goal there. And then with the doink, but Pulsar taking advantage of only one player being in goal there, parachuting it after Swosix fakes out Elwood, and then powering it into the top bin.
Yeah, he just gets the height on it perfectly. Perfectly played, perfectly positioned to stop him being able to get up to that. Nice little push by Unno. Will he be able to get the redirect? No. Cleared by Tedder. Elwood puts it up onto the backboard again. Cleared again. Into no man's land. Not quite pinched into the corner. That drops nicely. Very well dealt with by Elwood. Ooh, knocks it into his teammate, but they're still able to pick that up. That's in a dangerous position. Elwood manages to launch it midfield where two of them are waiting. Swosix demoing Unno there. Pulsar. Oh, the nice little dink by Tadar, and he goes up for it. Just a little bit too high. They get the counterplay with the open goal. Went for the bump to try and clear that from it, but didn't quite work out for them. Nice little redirect by Unno. Elwood not able to knock it to the centre. Tadar off the wall. Pulse smacks it right into the other guy. And he redirects. Ooh. That was close. That was a good little reaction. Swosix was in the right place at the right time for that one. It's into the corner. Pulsar takes it up the wall, but Intra beats him to it. Nice little touch by Elwood. Swosix slows it down, gets the little flick, but Elwood nice and ready for that one. A no 50-50 on the wall and manages to get away with it, but gets knocked away from it a little bit. Swosik goes up for it, tries to drop it, but doesn't quite get the touch that he wanted. Unknown carries it and sets it up for his teammate to hit it, but they get the little redirect. Elwood challenging Swosix on the wall and getting the better of that. Tadar doesn't quite get the flick that he wanted. Bumps Elwood out the way. Ooh, looks like he Unknown got in the way of Intra there. Elwood off the backboard. Nice pinch. Pulsar pinching it away into midfield. Tadar wins the 50-50, but no one there to be able to support him. I think this is a comfortable victory, it's safe to say at this point. Any last second goals? Or are they going to slam it? Slammed it down. So it's 1-0 to BZK in a quite unexpected, I think, 3 goals in the first minute. What do you think what do you think Endpoint will do going into this second game?
I think they'll just try to recalibrate their minds, as they're probably a little mad at what BZK have done to them. Like the dirt that they've scored against them, the doinks that they have committed into this. They'll try to recalibrate and just try to clean up their misses and try to be more consistent with what they're doing as they go into the second match of this semi-final.
Yeah, definitely. It almost feels to me, I don't know if you think the same thing, but it almost feels slightly like BZK still aren't giving it everything they've got.
I mean, there is always a side of a player that you haven't seen, and I think BZK have definitely shown their prowess in the first match. Let's see if they can show us some more in the second one. Try to score some even more dirty goals.
Oh, awkward little 50-50 there. Unknown off the wall. Tadar clears it. Pulsar, it's a little 50-50. That could have dropped dangerously. Elwood gets the victory on that 50-50 on the wall. Nicely dunked by Unknown. That went dangerously high. Unknown taking out Pulsar. Perfectly. Wow. Yeah. I don't think Tadar was expecting Pulsar to get demoed. So he left himself in a bit of a bad position, but he had to go up for that to try and get that first clearance. Good early goal yet again by BZK. They've got to be happy with that. Elwood getting bumped off of the kickoff, I think, there. Tripped up a little bit. Oh, that carry. That could have had potential. Elwood hitting Intra there by accident. Unknown knocks it up, goes off the wall, centers it. Is anybody up? Yes, Intra's there. But it looks like Pulsar's going to get that clear off the wall. Elwood meets it. Tadar knocks it down into no man's land. Swosix just wins that. Elwood beats him on the wall again. And again, cleared by Elwood from the corner. This is going high. That's going to drop low. Nice clear by Elwood. Knocked to the side. Unknown probably going to... Ooh, that was dangerous. I thought that was going in for a second. That was very, very close. Elwood up off the wall. Just beats him to it. Unknown carries it. Tries to knock it across. Doesn't quite get it. Snow6 carries it up. Tadar off the wall. There's nobody there to defend it. I thought that was going to hit the post, but it just snuck in on the inside there.
Great pass from Pulsar there to get it past 2 BZK eSport players for Tadar just to knock into the open goal. Well placed by him and well scored by Endpoint Academy.
Pulsar winning the 50-50. Swosix is there, centers it. Elwood and Tadar both missing that. Unknown didn't quite get the carrier along the wall that he wanted. Nice little double tap by Intra. Tadar, he stays on the wall. Swosix deads it. That was a little bit awkward, but well reacted by everyone. Swosix pushes Elwood out of the way a bit, gets demoed by Unknown. Intra gets the little wall pinch. Pulsar and Swosix having a bit of a cuddle on the wall there. Tadar, nice little redirect in the air, but cleared by Unknown. Pushes it upfield, following the wall. Swo keeps it low. Tadar up in the air for that one. Swo doesn't quite get the tap on that he wanted. Pushed in by Intra. Nice meet by Tadar. Pushes it out of the corner. Elwood gets the angle, but again cleared by Swosix. Intra going for the lob again. Pulsar meets him on the wall. Nice little flick, but I think Tadar's going to clear that. Pulsar's going to knock that on, but there's no one there to do anything else with it. Elwood, pretty easy clear for him. Pulsar centers it again, but puts it a bit too far across. That's centered nicely. Pulsar getting demoed by Elwood and Unknown pushing them. Pulsar respawns in the perfect spot to deal with that. Nice flick from Elwood. Is anyone under it? Unknown is there, but Swosix just beats him. Nice little pinch by Intra off the corner. Unknown is there, doesn't quite get the touch. That was dangerous. All three team members forward there, but managed to get Intra to swing around just in time before they pushed it too far away. Just misses out. The little wall pinch centers it nicely. Elwood knocks it back. Intra goes for the cannon from the long way away. Knocked to the side by Pulsar. Intra comes in. Is anyone going to be there to dive on it? Nicely cleared. Tadar pushes it midfield where Swo's waiting. Looks like he's going to go up the wall and try and get a bit of a slam down on the cross, but doesn't quite get the touch. Pulsar missing it in midair. Intra deads it nicely. Elwood puts it up. Tadar there to intercept. Unknown's going to go off the wall for this. Pulsar knocks it up. That's a bit dangerous. Elwood's there. Ooh, they both went for that. I think that didn't benefit them. Unknown plays it nicely. He's going to take this off up the corner. Just misses that second touch off the ceiling. Tadar's going to take that high. That's going to bounce off the ceiling. Is Pulsar going to be there? No. Elwood and Unknown both thought they were each other was going to go for that, perhaps. Ooh, that was unfortunate. Intra just not quite getting the angle he would have wanted. Nicely cleared. Elwood there again. Tadar deads it to the side, but Elwood's still there. He might be able to center this. Passes it to the side. No one quite there. 10 seconds left. This is a final push that really needs to pay off for BZK if they wanna take this. Unknown knocks it up. It looks like we're definitely gonna go into overtime here. Last final attempt. Still dangerous. Elwood decides to just drop it to the floor. That was an intense little session at the end of that. Here we go. So we have overtime. We have 1-1. BZK already 1-0 up. Be interested to see if they do take this 2-0. Oh, I thought that was it, but Pulsar was able to react to that in time. Elwood and Swosix having a bit of a standoff. Intra off the wall. Unknown is there. He tries to knock it down, but there's no one there to capitalize. Swosix just misses that aerial. Tadar tries to flick it over Elwood, but Elwood was just high enough to deal with it. Pulsar knocks it to where Elwood was waiting. Quick little barrel roll to the side. Beautiful finish.
Elwood. Wow. What a redirect there from him. Just being able to clinch this match 30 seconds into overtime. I think he was the man of the match for me. I think he played well. He positioned himself well. Although Charles got a higher score than him, he placed himself well. Was able to make all of the shots that he took, and that led them into the final of this Rewind Gaming 3v3 tournament.
Yeah, definitely. Elwood seemed to always be in the right place at the right time, especially at the end. The reaction to he didn't have much of a window to get that barrel roll in order to get it where he wanted it. So for him to get that where he wanted was really, really good. Before we go off to the break, again, the Matcherino fund is up to $30. You can contribute $1 entirely free by putting !Matcheruno in chat, clicking the link and following the on-screen instructions. All right, welcome back to the final game of this week's 3v3 tournament. We have RIP versus BZK Esport, who played very, very strongly last game. So it'll be interesting to see how RIP handle them. Thoughts, Dwarf?
This is going to be an extremely close series, as we've seen both teams play before. RIP being super strong, although they nearly went out to Synaptic, and BZK Esports just, I wouldn't say dominating, but they showed a lot more dominance in their gameplay and were able to keep the pressure up and score the goals that they needed to get into this final. So let's do this. I think we're ready for them to join and get into this final series.
Yeah, it definitely seemed like in RIP's last game that Not to say that they looked under pressure, but I think they let a few things slip towards the end of the last game with Synaptic. So it'll be interesting to see if that carries over to this game or whether they're able to put a lot more pressure on. So here we go. Nice little kickoff. Etrex is going to jump up for it, but Intra just beats him to it. Nice little dink. Picks up the boost. He's going to go for that lob again, I think. No. Nice little pass. Shaka unable to react to it. Etrex clears that jump. Chakaron not going to decide to push for that. Etrex, though, nearly scored no own goal. But Kalik getting demoed off the wall. Unknown knocking it on. Doesn't quite have the angle and no one there to fly in and finish that off, though. Elwood there, but Chakaron slams it off the ceiling. Jumps off. Little tap. Is anyone there? Etrex, yes, but Elwood getting the clearance. Intra dropping it midfield. No going for more little bumps there, I think, in the back. Kalik getting that second touch in midair, in the midair 50-50. Intra bumps him off. Unknown clears it nicely. Kalik stops Intra getting to it. Elwood pushes it on. Cheeky little demo by Etrex. Nice little clear by Kalik. Etrex is there on the wall. He's going to try and chip it up, but it's not going to happen. Unknown blasts it off the wall. Chakaron's going to leave it for Kalik. Little 50-50. Etrex comes out on top. Unknown knocks it to the side. Doesn't get the little flick. Chakaron reversing along the wall. Nice play. Elwood tries to get the push past, but doesn't quite make it through. Elwood slams it off the wall to the center. Etrex clears it nicely. Chakaron's there, ready. Unknown beats Etrex to it. Unknown beats Kalik in the air there. Puts it high. Unknown tries to go for the dunk, but knocked to the side nicely by Kalik. Elwood doesn't quite get the little aerial touch that he wanted. Nicely pushed on by Etrex. Flicked. Etrex! Nice little pass play there. Beautiful pass play by Chakaron. Nice little tap. Jumps up for it. Side of the car. Elwood just not able to get the height that he wanted. I think he's a little bit early. Otherwise, that would have been a great clip. But a nice solid goal. 2 minutes 40 to go in this first game. And that was nearly a very quick second goal. That drops down. That's dangerous. Nice clear by Unknown. Etrex pushes it again. He flies off the wall. Unknown drops it dangerously. Elwood clears it before Kalik can get there. Chakaron pushes. Ooh. Pushed off the wall. Etrex going for the challenge, but misjudged it. Chakaron nearly diving right past it. Kalik taps it to Etrex. Nice little touch in the air by Chakaron. Chakaron follows it. Doesn't quite get the chip. Unknown off the wall. Kalik's off the wall. Gets this. Doesn't quite get the second tap, but Etrex is there and manages to squeeze it past. Just have a look at that. Unknown off the wall. Kalik slams it down. A little 50-50.
Good play there by Rip there. Chakaron not quite being able to get into that play, but Kalik and Etrex, good passing play and good 50-50 there from Etrex to get it past the defense and making it into a 2-0 deficit for BZK Esports.
Yeah, I wasn't quite expecting this, to be honest. I was more expecting this scoreline to be the other way around, but I mean, there's still a lot of time yet for something to happen. Nice little pass by Etrex. Chakaron just gets beaten in the air. Etrex doesn't get the flip in there, but Kalik didn't need it anyway.
I'm not quite sure what happened there, and Charles not being able to get it past there, but I think no one was quite positioned in the right place to make even an attempt at saving that, as it was a bit distracting with Etrex going for that redirect, doink, but
Ooh, that was pretty. That looked pretty. This is all yours. That was beautiful.
a good kickoff there, and then good flick from Unknown to just tap it in off the crossbar and redirected it in by Rip, making it 3-1. This could still go any way.
Yeah, definitely. We've both seen both teams are capable of some really high tier plays. He tracks up, gets bumped out of the way by Unknown in midair. Unknown going to come up off the wall for this. Is he going to follow it? Yes, but Kalik's going to knock it to the side for Shaq. Shaq not able to get there. Etrex just clears it. Kalik going to challenge Elwood. Shakron's going to stay back. They go for the little pinch. Doesn't quite go where they want it to. Etrex up off the wall. Drops it low, but not able to capitalize on it. Kalik gets it off the wall. No deads it a little bit. Nice little knock on. Kalik putting it to the side. Shakron knocks it forward a bit high. Is anyone there? Shakron doesn't get the touch, but Etrex is there to pick it up.
I don't think any of BZK esports players were noticing that it was going to bounce down, but Etrex most certainly was, and able to put himself in the right position and knock that one straight into the goal. 4-1, 20 seconds left. It isn't looking likely that they're going to come back from this one.
Yeah, no, I'm agreed with you on that one. It'll be interesting to see what happens next game, though, whether they seem to be stomping consistently so far anyway, whether they'll continue that into the next game or whether BZK will have sussed out the gameplay a little bit and changed the style to suit. Nearly a last second fifth goal there, but 4-1 victory in the first game for Rip. Strong start, very strong start.
Indeed it is. Rip being super strong in that game, being able to adapt very quickly to BZK's playstyle, and looking very confident into the second game. I know with that 100 ping being US East, he's gonna struggle a little bit, but he isn't so far. So let's see if BZK can just come out with a little bit more pressure and hopefully bring us into further matches.
Yeah, as you were saying about Unknown's ping there, you really wouldn't notice it that much, would you? He just seems to be so accurate with everything he's been doing so far that it really doesn't seem to be a hindrance to him.
Yeah, I mean, 100 ping, as long as it's consistent, doesn't really change your gameplay. It just delays it a tiny bit. So it may not always be completely accurate, but he seems to be able to deal with it really well. And although they're down, they're still not out.
Yeah, by a long stretch. We've still got a fair few minutes of gameplay to go, so it could still easily go either way. Shakaron up off the wall. Elwood. Nice clear by Shakaron. Nice judges where he was going to try and put that and boosts into the way of it. Etrex goes up. Kalik seems to knock it away, but Elwood clears it away from them both. Shakaron pushes it on for Unknown to pick up. Cleared away by Etrex. Etrex is going to go up off the wall, push this on. This is going to drop dangerously, but well cleared. Dropped into the center. No one there to pick it up. Shakaron slows it down, but Elwood reads that perfectly, knocks it up. Nice little flick there. Shakaron pushes it high up off the ceiling. Is anyone going to be there to drop? Yes, Etrex, but Elwood was in the right place to keep that away. Kalik drops it in. Shakaron just beats him in the air on that 50-50, but there's no one there to finish up. Etrex went for that, but didn't manage to get it. Unknown misses that little jump shot off the wall. Elwood again meeting Kalik on the wall. Etrex was too high up for that. Kalik knocks it away. Unknown is there to... Again, Kalik not quite winning that 50-50. That happened. Nice little bit of defensive bumping, I think. Elwood up off the wall, flicks it on towards a no. But Chacaron's on the wall to push it back. It's pushed back up towards the blue half. Etrex is there. Elwood pushes that on towards goal. Kalik just managed to dodge being bumped and knock that to safety. Kalik from the air.
My goodness, Kalik with the pass over to Chacaron, now back in for Kalik to just knock down and just get it past the defence there to make it 1-0 with 3 minutes to go. Anything can happen. It's looking a lot closer this match.
Yeah, definitely. I think they both teams have stepped things up a bit. Kalik drops it to the centre. Chacaron pushes it on. Nicely cleared. Nice little touch by Ono. Tries to take it round up the wall, but Kalik is there to deflect. Nice little pinch into the box. Cleared by Etrex before anyone has a chance to do anything dangerous with it. Kalik pushes on. Gets that second touch. Gets a little pinch, but Ono is there to clear. Chacaron going forward. Ono slams it. Kalik. Ooh. Kalik off the wall. Elwood bounces it up. That's a dangerous place for it to drop. Elwood's there, but capitalized. Both Kalik and Chacaron leaving that.
Oh no!
Etrex is there to clear. Chacaron's up. Just gets it tipped over by Elwood. Kalik, though, drops it back into the box. That's pushed on. Etrex puts it to the side. I think he's going to go up the wall and try and launch this towards net. Kalik there with a little tap. No one there to try and finish it off, though. That's drop center. Oh, nose up for it. Gets beaten to it by Etrex. Etrex clears it away. Chacaron jumps up to try and get a little redirect into the box. No one there to finish it up. Elwood pushing it back on. Nice little flip by Kalik. Etrex knocks it away from him, I think. Everyone missing that. Etrex is up for that. Chacaron clears it away. Kalik, I think he underestimated how high that was going to go, but nice little play there. Chacaron knocking it off the wall and Kalik flying in and knocking it to clearance.
The power in that shot from Unknown, coming in hot, knocking it down. I don't think they were quite prepared for that.
Yeah, it looked like there was a little bit of a pinch there as well, I think, between the three of them. It's 1-1. We've got 50 seconds left of this second game. Both teams looking a lot stronger. A little pass by Ono. Oh, he was so close to that. That was really unlucky. Got to be gutted. Tapped on by Etrex off the ceiling. Elwood chips it high. Doesn't quite make the ceiling. Cleared off by Kalik. That's dangerous.
Oh no.
Ono's there to clear it though. Elwood off the wall. Chacaron beats him. Elwood lurking in the corner for the little redirect. Oh, wow. That was very, very close. In the last 5 seconds, last little push. Kalik takes it over one. Fakes the second. Just pinched off of the post by Elwood. That would have been so great. Kalik would have loved to have scored that, but well read by Elwood. Go into overtime. It goes straight up. Elwood gets a bit of height. Kalik and Unknown both going for that side boost. Elwood allowed to take it up the side. Etrex deflects it in midair. Chacaron punts it forward. Cleared off the wall into the corner by Elwood. Unknown takes it up the wall. Little clear. Flick into the box. Etrex doesn't get his touch. Kalik clears it away before anyone can do anything with it, but Elwood pushes it back forward. Chacaron centers up into midfield. Unknown slams it down. Etrex just dives in at the last second. Kalik pushes it forward. Gets the second touch, takes it past one. Elwood just manages to knock it to the side in time. Cleared away by Elwood. Dropped center by Unknown. Kalik manages to get that little 50-50 in midair. Nice clear by Etrex.
What a shot.
Chakaron perfectly played off the wall. That's the shot. That could have been dangerous. Oh, a little pinch off the top of Etrex by Elwood. Etrex is waiting for that. Didn't get the angle that he would have wanted, though. Pushed on by Chakaron. Elwood is there. He's going to carry it dangerously across goal. Managed to get away with it, though. That's dangerous in midfield. Blasts on by knocked on to Khalik. Etrex off the wall, pushes it on into the box, but Elwood flies up into the corner to get it. Looks like it's going to get picked up by Khalik. Khalik's going to take this up off the wall. Goes for the center. No one there to follow it up, and it's knocked back towards the blue goal, but Chakaron's there to pick it up. Etrex knocks it away from Elwood. Khalik gets a nice little backflip, but Unknown manages to clear it away before Etrex can do anything with it. A little pinch off the wall, but again, cleared by Elwood. Unknown just misses the barrel roll. Khalik takes it off the wall. Again, gets that little redirect. Etrex in the air, there's no one there!
Wow. Etrex just booming that one from his half over without touching the floor. 2-1 in the second game of this series. They only need one more to sweep BZK out of this tournament and win the prize.
Yeah, that's 2-0 of this final best of 5. If Rip can take this last game, they're going to be very, very happy with that, especially going from BZK's performance last game.
Indeed. Although BZK, they looked a lot more confident in their match. Hopefully, we can see them come back and bring it into the 5th game of this series.
Yeah, that would be really, really good. But I think, Rip have definitely stepped it up, like I was saying. They definitely needed to do this. They've shown that they have got a hell of a lot more to offer. Unknown winning the kickoff. Khalik up off the wall. Alright, slowing things down a bit. Elwood beats it. That's going to go off the backboard. Is anyone there? No, but Khalik clears it nicely. Etrex is going to go under this. Little bunts. Doesn't quite get it. Khalik picks it up, though.
The powerhouse that is Khalik off of Etrex's touch there. Bumped away. Intros has no momentum there, and neither does the other defenders. Well played there.
Bit of a delayed kickoff. Chakaron able to take this into the corner. He's going to go for the pinch off the... Quite managed to get it. Bumps on no. Allows Khalik to flick it up. Etrex is up. Khalik's up. Everyone was up for that. There was a bit too much going on. Chakaron... Nice little cross into the box, but nicely cleared by Elf. Etrex off the wall. Just knocked over. But Chakaron's there. Ooh, that was dangerous. Everyone committed to that. Elwood flicks it off the wall. He's going to little delay, little bump. Etrex and Chakaron get the little pinch to safety. Etrex deads it. He's going to flick it up off the floor, but doesn't manage to get much height on it. Deaded by Etrex, I think, there. Chakaron just beats the one. Again, he seems to like going for those delayed touch. Elwood tries to get that pinch off the corner, doesn't quite get it, allowing for an easy clear by Etrex. Easy clear by Khalik. No gets that nice little angle, but Chakaron's there to deal with it. There's nobody there. Khalik just manages to clear that before anyone manages to do anything with it. Knocks it off to the corner. Etrex is ready for it, but he didn't quite have the position to commit. Drops back for Chakaron to take it. Unknown carries it along. Elwood. Nice little pinch there. Khalik able to take it up, though. Unknown manages to beat Etrex. Elwood blasts it towards the backboard. Picked up by Chakaron. Chakaron off the wall. Knocks it round the corner. That could have been dangerous. That could have ended really badly. But I think they'll be happy with that. Tries to get... E-Trex reads that well. Elwood knocks it up. That's dangerous. Shaq runs up, tries to get the little redirect down, but doesn't quite get it. Blasted into the corner by Elwood. He goes for the little flick, but doesn't quite get it. Ooh, faked and bumped. But E-Trex is there to clearance. No one there to back it up. Knocked to the side by no. Again to E-Trex. He takes it off the wall. I think he tries to drop it to midfield to Shakaron to pick it up. Shakaron flicks it off of the corner. Oh no, clears it nicely though. Little blast by Khalik. Elwood pushes forward. Tries to take it round E-Trex. Doesn't, but manages to get the demo in the process. Khalik decides not to follow this up off the wall. Tries to get it to E-Trex, but Elwood beats him to it. Shakaron does get that hit, but it doesn't seem to work out entirely in their favor. Getting a little bit dangerous. E-Trex doesn't manage to get that hit off the wall. Shakaron's there. No just gets to touch that though. No knocks it to the center. Elwood knocks it on, but it's a bit too far to the side. E-Trex there to compete, but he doesn't feel the need to go for that. No pushes it forward. E-Trex gets the touch. Elwood knocks it to the side. Again, another little 50-50. Shakaron. No deads it. Decides to take it back. He's going to go for the backflip, but Shakaron beats him. Nice little tap on by Khalik. Elwood clears it safely. E-Trex wasn't quite ready for that. I think he dropped it a bit further away than he would have wanted. E-Trex with the 50-50. Nice little touch, but picked up. Khalik off the wall. Elwood tries to get the redirect, but not quite. Shakaron taking the rebound off the wall there. Khalik tries to win that 50-50. Shakaron's there to back him up. Quite get it. Looks like they're struggling a little bit. That's a bit high. Nice little final touch. Well played.
In trousers, just being able to pass it out to Elwood, then back in for in trousers to finish that one. There is still a chance for them in this series to win, but it's going to be difficult.
Yeah, we'll see what this last 10 seconds has to offer us. I think either team will be more than happy to get a last-second goal. Khalik does manage to get the height cleared by Elwood before Khalik can get that down redirect. E-Trex gets a bit of height on it, cleared away by no. And Shakaron knocking it down to safety there. That was a good decision. Elwood knocks it forward. No one's there to defend. Khalik knocks it to the side. Shakaron's on the wall. I think he's going to try and take this. Launch it up towards the backboard for someone to jump to, but Elwood knocks it safely to the side. E-Trex pushes forward. That drops dangerously up off the wall, but no one decides to go for that. Khalik up to the wall to Shakaron. Shakaron back down. Khalik's going to be there. Takes it into the corner. Follows it up to knock it back into the center. But all three there are able to easily clear that. That's dangerous. Elwood just gets the connect. E-Trex waits for that little delayed hit. Shakaron just going to tap that to the ground. Nice little trip over the defender there. No pushes it forward. No wouldn't have wanted that pinch. No's going to go again for the center. Doesn't get the hit that he would have wanted, allowing Shakaron an easy clear. That's a good little effort. Shakaron clears it from the wall. Khalik knocks it back towards where they wouldn't have wanted, but Khalik clears it! In trousers! Dives in at the last second to take that.
My goodness, trousers! How did you predict that? With such power going into that, just knocks it before the defense can clear it away. He's okay, clinging onto that chance to win the prize pool.
Yeah, They're going to be happy with that, bringing one back. 2-1 to Rip.
So it's going to be an interesting one going into the fourth match.
Be interesting to see if this goes to 2-2 or not, though. There's definitely the potential for it. So here we go. Into game 4 of 5. 2-1 to Rip. Hinched between Etrex there. Chakaron flies up for it. Little touch. Gets the second touch over on No. Knocked by Khalik. Cleared away nicely by Elwood. No gets the little tap. Drops it for Elwood. Chakaron just manages to bump it. Etrex bumps Chakaron as he clears that away, leaving the defense a little bit lacking. Khalik's able to get it into the corner. Chip it over one, but Unknown's there to pick it up. Carries it for Elwood. Doesn't manage to find the angle that he wanted, though. Cleared away by Chakaron. Etrex goes up for that. There's no one there to follow it up. That could have been dangerous if he wasn't able to swing around to get up fast enough. Nice little barrel roll, but easily cleared yet again. Khalik pushes it into the corner. Ooh, good save by Unknown. He takes it up off the wall. Into the corner. Chakaron. Khalik with the little mid-air read there, but Elwood able to clear that with ease. Back up, and No doesn't manage to get the touch. It's tapped onto Etrex, but 50-50 goes into BZK's favor. Chakaron clears it away. No deads it a little bit, pushes it. Chakaron again winning the 50-50. Went for the corner pinch, didn't get it, but Etrex got the pinch there. Chakaron in the corner. It looks like he tripped a little bit. Wasn't quite able to get that.
Oh no. Not quite able to make that one. Cleared away again.
Knocked away by Unknown. Khalik taking it up off the wall, up onto the wall, dropping it nicely there, but no one there to follow it up. Etrex out of nowhere though.
Shot.
Dives on it.
Etrex. My
Nice
goodness.
little center.
Khalik with the center off the backboard. Etrex with the power hit, not being able to save by two of BZK's defenders. 1-0. We've seen this before. Rip going up again, as they have in previous matches. Can they keep it though? That is the question.
Nice little knock on by Etrex. Khalik tries to get a little flick off the wall here. No clears it away. Elwood's going to go up to that and knock it to the safe side, but Chakaron's waiting though. Elwood wins that challenge. We've seen it here before. Elwood goes up for it. Little tap, but Khalik clears it nicely. Knocked on by Etrex. Chakaron's there. That's a lob. It's dangerous, but it's to the side. Etrex clears it. Chakaron gets the pinch up to the ceiling, but cleared by Unknown. That's dangerous, but Elwood's there. Carries it forward, and No swoops in at the last second to the open goal. Beautiful equalizer.
Good distractions there from BZK to draw the defense out. And Unknown tapping it over to the other side and slotting that one into the back of the net. This is what happened last game. It could happen again, but there's a lot more time to score now.
Yeah, definitely. Into the corner. Chakaron in a bit of an awkward place, but plays it away nonetheless. Khalik goes up. A little bit of a pinch there, I think. Nicely cleared away by Unknown, but Etrex able to knock it into the corner a little bit. Pinched away. Drops into the corner. Unknown pushes it on, but unable to do anything with it. Etrex, nice little dink. Elwood able to just get a nose on that. Khalik pushes it forward. Tries to go up onto the wall to get that predict, but doesn't quite manage to get there. Unknown passes it, knocks it over Elwood, over Etrex. Chakaron's there, pushes it forward into the corner. but it looks like Unknown's going to not be able to clear that. Takes it back. Etrex tries to beat the defender that's up on the wall. A little pinch by Kalik. Unknown just beats 1, beats 2, but Kalik is going to be there. Again, it's brought back in by Elwood. Kalik's still in that corner to defend. Up off the corner of the wall, into the... not quite into the corner. Deads it. Etrex unable to pick up on that one, unfortunately. Chakra, nice little light hit into the... blasted away by Elwood. Kalik finds the angle, though.
Too much space is given to Kalik there, knocked out by Elwood. Too much space. Unknown is there, but not quite fast enough. Kalik taking advantage of that, making it 2-1 with 34 seconds to go. It's going to be a close one.
Yeah, it sure is. Doesn't quite. Unknown carries it on his roof, gets demoed. Etrex absolutely blasts that. Etrex unable to get the second touch, though. Chakron, nice little light hit. Drops dangerously into midfield, but Kalik able to get that little touch to stop it away. Etrex not quite able there. Unknown flicks it up. Elwood jumps up for this, tries to get the little redirect down off the crossbar.
Oh, no.
Chakron able to fly up and clear that comfortably.
The
And there it is.
commit.
It's 3-1 victory for Rip.
The triple commit that came from BZK Esports was super close, just unable to get it off the backboard. Rip, the victors of this Rewind Gaming 3v3 tournament. Well played to them. They have played so solidly throughout the whole tournament, and they have won the prize that has been supported by you guys.
Yeah, exactly. Can't be more wrong. The prize, of course, $45 this week, supported by you guys over at Matcherino. You can contribute $1 entirely for free by putting !Matcherino in chat, following the link that appears in chat, and following the screen, the instructions that appear on screen. Obviously, you can support with the free $1, or if you'd like to throw in a couple of dollars yourself as well, by no means would it be unappreciated.
Indeed. And, well, I was Dorper, this is Hershey, and hope to see you in the next tournament.
Yeah, it'd be definitely nice to come back and do a bit more work than I have done. And it'd be nice to be alongside you again in future, I think, to be honest with you, Dwarf. And hopefully you're feeling a bit better next time, though. All right, so I think that is it from all of us over at Rewind. I've been Percy. Dwarf has been Dwarf.
I guess.
I guess. Yeah. Maybe half a dwarf. Who knows? But again, thank you all for joining us for week 34, the Rewind Gaming 3v3 weeklies. And we hope to see you again next week.